G'day, Pete Techman Coleman here. Just arrived in Amsterdam for a huge week at ISE 2020. The last time that we're going to see ISE in Amsterdam before it moves to Barcelona next year. Look, tomorrow's going to be epic. We've got the Smart Building Conference on to kick things off, and then we've got 4 days of the biggest AV show in the world. Can't wait to show you all the exciting tech this show's got to offer. Stay tuned. G'day, Pete Techman Coleman here at the Smart Building Conference 2020 in Amsterdam. The very last time that we're going to hold the Smart Building Conference here in Amsterdam before we move to Barcelona in 2021. But we've got an action-packed day. This is the 9th year of the Smart Building Conference. Every year it gets better and better. A gentleman that's going to be on stage today, Mr. Eric Ubels, he was responsible for the world famous Edge building here in Amsterdam. He's the gentleman that was the technology guy behind the creation of such a smart building, known as one of the smartest buildings ever to be built. So he's going to be on stage. So really looking forward to sitting there and listening to what Eric's got to say and all the other great speakers. So let's get inside and check it all out.
Two things coming together create an amazing opportunity to improve the way we live and work. And that's why we started the Smart Building Certification. That's why we're going to. So we've brought together a group of experts and people to start surveying and doing an amazing and a scientific method to look at what is a smart building and what are the changes being made and what can be done.
Who loves APIs here in the group? No one? That's amazing because the whole industry says APIs, APIs, APIs. There's a trade show going on here in the Rave. That's the API trade show. It's called ISE. If it's so damn integrated, why the hell is it such a big trade show? Even the ride was not big enough, so they extended it with tents. You've seen it? And every time you ask something, they say, yeah, we got an API. That means to me, a guy who has been a CIO for 30 years, somebody will call me at night because the API is gone down, or somebody changed the API, or whatever. It's a nightmare. Sam George at Microsoft already made this announcement in the IoT World Congress in Barcelona. The API ecosystem is dead. I will not repeat that when I'm on a trade show because it will kill me.
Most buildings, even if they're connected, they're not connected, right? Like the occupants are connected, but the building isn't connected. So we think this is really important. There's a lot of reasons that you won't be able to do this from the cloud, that you need to do it in the edge. Speed, resiliency, the lack of connectivity, so forth.
I forgot to mention that this is actually the ninth anniversary of the Smart Building Conference.
Yes, that's correct. We started in a very humble way. When the AVIXA organization decided that what was needed in smart building was integration, and basically the integrated systems were integrators. So they felt that there was a role that we could play, and they wanted to introduce and acquaint the ISE audience with the smart building topic.
But the good news is they're predicting that the recession that they're predicting may be backing off another year. But they're again, in terms of broad economy, the economists are saying, gee, this is too good to be true, it's lasting too long at some point, and they keep predicting that we'll hit a recession, but the latest thinking is that it may be a year away unless some untoward politicians do some. So I'm not naming any names, but the threat is there.